this digital age, we manage to deliver, evolve, adapt. That's why we continue to grow. This is Pinoy Radio, and we cover all platforms available online. That's why we're taking large and rapid steps for our fellow Filipinos here in Canada and around the world. Growing by leaps and bounds in 2019. PinoyRadio.com is a member of the MCBN Media Group. Welcome. Broadcasting from the World Wide Web. This is PinoyRadio.com.
24/7 of today's best Filipino music on Pinoy Radio. PinoyRadio.com. Just log on, it's always on PinoyRadio.com.
Bawat minuto ay mahalaga. Give us 30 minutes and you will know what they can offer. Bawat mensahe may kabuluhan. Give us half an hour and we'll keep you up to speed with the current affairs in your area. Business and politics in 30 minutes. BP in 30 with Von Canton on PinoyRadio.com. BP in 30. Mapapakinggan na. Nandito na sila. Kabayan, kinig na.
All right, time check. It is 1:20 right now, and welcome to the program. This is Business and Politics. My name is Von Canton, and of course, joining me today is Herman, and of course, Gurley, and also our special guest, no other than Mr. Rafael Nebres, Action Honda General Manager, and celebrating their 30th year anniversary. So mamaya po, pag-uusapan natin kung paano sila nakarating sa 30 years, ano yung mga ongoing promo nila ngayon na pwede nyong i-avail, kaya minarapat natin i-guest natin sila. But for now, let's welcome Hector. Good afternoon to you.
Magandang hapon ho sa lahat ng mga nakikinig sa buong Canada at magandang umaga na ba sa Pilipinas?
Yes. It's
nga.
2:20 in the morning.
Yep.
Sa Pilipinas. And also kay Gurley, which is, alam ko, nagbibilang ka na, 5 days to go before Valentine's Day. Ano ba ang plano natin?
Ayan. Yata kong audio. Ayun na. Naririnig ko ng boses ko. Good afternoon, Canada. And of course, good morning, Philippines. At sa lahat po ng nakatutok sa atin ngayon sa business and politics.
Mm-hmm. Maraming kaganapan ang nangyayari both in Canada and Philippines, and later we can talk about some changes in our healthcare sa Philippines.
That's
it's
right.
Election time.
Yung mga budget na for 2019 sa Pilipinas.
Right? And,
ang laki noon. Gusto ko yun.
Yung mga insertion na sinasabi nila. But for now, let's welcome our guest, Mr. Rafael Nebres.
Of course.
And welcome, sir, to Business and Politics. Magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon po naman sa inyong lahat dyan.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for giving this opportunity to be here to join the Pinoy Radio.
Yes.
The only radio I listen.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Isa lang ang radio alam niya.
Ito lang ang radio
Pinoy
ko.
Radio.
Pinoy Radio.
Kaya pag nasisira ang Pinoy Radio station ko,
galit yan.
upset na ako.
Ay.
At saka alam mo naman, pag ang tao na matanda, wag mo na nga upsetin.
Oo.
Sino kung
Sino matanda pa? Wala naman matanda.
Umalis na.
Ay, ayun.
Kapatid mo ba yun?
Oo.
Okay, so I don't know if it's yesterday or the other day, Mr. Rafael Nebres, nag-celebrate po kayo ng 30 years anniversary sa Action Honda.
Actually, hindi pa naman celebration yun. Kasi anong nangyari lang, kasi yung presidente ng Honda Canada
Dumating.
Dumalaw sa amin, parang makipag-lunch.
So, na-celebrate
So, ang nangyari, dinala na nila yung
plake.
Yung plake.
Aha.
Napakalaking plake
Baka
na.
pwedeng i-flash natin si screen yung plake. Ayun,
Yes,
ayun.
meron ba?
Oh, that's the plake.
That's the plake yan. Maganda.
Diba? Yung mga nanonood sa atin, rather mag-imagine kayo, we're live on Facebook, MCBN TV, and also on YouTube. And
Yes.
mapapakinggan nyo rin kami sa PinoyRadio.com.
Sino ba yung nakatayo doon na gwapong?
Siyempre,
Nag-iisang gwapo rin.
Nag-iisa lang naman ang pogi dyan.
Iyan yata yung guest natin eh.
Sorry, napaka-humble niyan.
Oh. Okay, so tell us about the story. What happened? Bakit kayo nag-celebrate ng ahead of time?
Actually, kaya ayaw kong tawagin celebration yun kasi wala akong pamimigay na celebration ngayon eh. So,
but you know what? It's a milestone that
I
we need
know.
to celebrate.
I know it was a surprise actually.
Ayan, envelope po. May
Oo.
chocolate.
Tsaka-
May pwede lang lagyan.
Okay, alright.
Yung 30 years na celebration na yun, isang taon daw yun.
Isang taon yun. Kaya ang promo namin starts from today and till the end of the year.
Ayan.
Uy.
Magandang...
Which is kakasimula lang ng taon.
Oo. Kaya ang lahat ng transaction doon sa amin, puro promo yan eh. Unang-una, nandun ako eh. Di ba? Yung ngiti ko lang libre na eh.
Hindi, totoo talaga yun.
At saka yung kape, libre. No? At saka, doon sa promo everyday.
Kasi
At saka,
nung kumuha yung anak ko ng sasakyan, kaya totoo yung sinasabi niya, everyday promo.
everyday promo. At saka, bibili ka o hindi,
It's always a pleasure.
it's always a pleasure to talk to
May
mga
libreng
kababayan.
kape.
That's
Okay.
right.
Bibili ka o hindi, may libreng kape. Pwede ka magdala ng donut. You're welcome.
Kasi yun yung kulang.
You're welcome. You know.
And across the street, may Tim Hortons.
Kung wala kang dala, tututuro ko sa'yo kung saan ka pupunta.
Yes.
Pero you know what? 30 years is 30 years.
Yes.
Napakahaba niyan. And that's a test of time kasi maraming business. Ang alam naman natin,
competition. Yes.
They don't survive in
It's
the
true.
next 5 years. But tell us, ano ba sikreto ng
Anong
Action Honda?
sikreto ng 30 years na yun?
Actually, to tell you the truth, sa 30 years na yan, 20 years dyan, nandyan ako eh.
20 years.
20 years.
Anong taong ka nun, Manoy?
19 daw siya.
30 kasi 49 na ako ngayon.
Yes, sa mga nakikinig ho, 49 lang po si Mr. Paeng.
49 na ako ngayon. So,
49 ka.
30 years ago, 19 pa lang ako.
19.
Feel mo talaga 49 ka.
Feel ko 49 ako eh.
Ayoko nang usisain yung edad mo kasi alam ko. Pero ang mas interested ako...
Sa feeling ko lang.
Yes. Sa 30 years na yon, ilang Pilipino na ba natulungan ng Action Honda?
Oy, sabi ko, dami.
Ayan.
I have about 15 Filipinos now working for me.
Uy! 15!
15, yeah.
15.
So,
And nagiging jumping kami. Pag may dumating ulit trabaho, Mr. Nervous, pwede ba mag-car wash? Pwede. Basta hindi ka natakot sa dumi, pwede ka.
Ayan.
At saka,
parang entry level.
Entry level yan.
Parang
Marami na
tulong na rin just to start.
Marami na akong na-promote na tao galing sa car wash, nakakahabot sa salesman, nagiging service, nagiging mekaniko, you know. Because they love to be there. So they rather buy time.
Okay, Tito Paeng. Hindi, Mr. Paeng. I'm sorry.
Umayos ka.
Pardon my language.
Baka mawalan ka ng discount.
Wala ka ng discount. Tito Paeng is very high na yan.
Mr. Paeng.
Pwede pa kuya, pwede.
Okay.
Kuya,
Tatanong ko
tatanggapin
lang
ko.
ho, para naman malaman ng mga nakikinig sa atin, saan ho ba ang location nitong inyong Honda?
Yan.
Oo. Yan ay nasa 4334 Kingston Road, corner of Ellesmere. Lawrence.
Lawrence and Kingston.
Lawrence and Kingston.
Yun ang reference yung
Yung
intersection.
intersection.
Okay.
You know.
Kingston and
Pero
Lawrence.
nasa Kingston Road kami, no? Hindi,
Along Kingston Road.
yeah.
Yeah,
Very close.
dapat natin i-clarify yan kasi ang daming Honda dito na location,
Okay.
right?
Ang dapat lang gawin, yung pumpick up kayo ng newspaper, lahat ng newspaper nandoon ng Action Honda.
Ayan.
That is, lahat ng newspaper, ng Philippine newspaper, nandoon ang Action Honda because that is my support to the
Naniniwala ako dyan.
Ayan.
You know what, guys? If I may share, when we started this radio station, and alam ni Mr. Paeng how we started, you know what? Ang nagustuhan ko sa kanya, lahat ng negosyo, especially yung sa broadcast, sa dyaryo, sinuportahan niya. Kasi yun yung startup para sila ay magpatuloy sa negosyo nila. Kung sakaling mapabayaan nyo, kasalanan nyo na yun.
Yeah, isa yan sa mga sikreto kung bakit naging 30 years.
Advocacy niya yun at saka tulong niya na rin sa community.
That's
Kaya naman
right.
kami nagpapasalamat. Sir, saludo po kami.
Ano
Pinoy Radio is now
Yes.
celebrating how many years? Commercially, 6 years.
Yes.
And Mr. Paeng Nebres is with us from day one.
Part of it.
Day one.
Oo.
Yes.
6 years na pala ako sa'yo.
Oo.
I don't even know how I put
Pwede mo
up
na
with it.
i-cancel yung contract.
Pwede pa lang may discount yung contract ko.
Ganun na lang.
Hindi.
Wala
eh.
pong ano dito.
Para na tayong Action Honda eh.
Wala tayong cancellation.
Hindi, no increase yung price guarantee na hindi gagalaw.
Promo palagi.
Ever since, promo pa rin. Walang increase.
Okay.
Sa mga nakikinig, huwag kayong malilito. Para lang po ito sa Pinoy Radio yung promo na
sabihin nyo lang na narinig yun sa Pinoy Radio, kayo na mag-usap ng discount. So anyway, going back, sir, doon sa 30 years natin. So ano ba yung goal and mission and vision ng Action Honda, hindi lang sa Filipino community? Alam ko yung area mo is mayaman sa Asian, especially. You know, Honda is an Asian car. So ano ba ito? Does it something to do with sa demographics ng lugar kaya nilagay mo yung Action Honda sa Kingston?
No, laging niya parang location na parang yun ang ginawa nila. Ang Honda kasi gumagawa sila ng mga strategic locations na that happens to be the location. Actually, that location was not very very colorful at the beginning because it was in the main business, ang main customer namin, lecture yung lake, mga isda.
Malayo-layo nung konti yun
wala kami competition doon.
Ang mga competition mo lang din, mga motels.
Hotel ni Naina.
Yes. Kayo lang ho ba ang may location doon ng mga cars?
We are number 1 dealer in Kingston Road.
Pero mahaba ang Kingston Road.
Corner of Lawrence.
Sabay pinaikli, Pero why Action? I mean, maraming Honda, may mga pangalan sa unahan. Meron akong alam, Family Honda. Bakit Action yung napili nyo?
Kasi, parang, pag pumunta ka doon, action ka agad.
Ayan,
ganun lang kasimple.
Ganun kasimple yan
Wala lang paligoy-ligoy.
Wala lang paligoy-ligoy, action ka agad. And then we try to make your car ownership easy.
So yun yung nabuo mong slogan.
Yan, slogan na yan.
Ang tanong ko, ikaw yung bumuo niyang slogan na yan?
Oo, dala ko yan, maski sana pumunta.
Ito pa yung microphone, lapit-lapit tayo ng konti. Yes.
Dala ko yan, maski sana pumunta ako sa Pilipinas, yung pala yung slogan ko. Nagtrabaho ko doon sa Pilipinas for 3 years. Yun ang slogan ko, car ownership made easy.
So walang kumuha nun?
Walang kumuha.
Registered ba yun?
Hindi registered yan. Pero mahihiya na sila
Mahihiya sila kasi
at saka
nila.
hindi nila magagawa yun kasi personal sa akin yun.
Ayan, signature na yun.
Signature ko yun.
In short, may away pag ginuha ka.
Yes.
Hindi naman may away.
Hindi lang talaga.
Hindi ko lang kikibuhin.
Hindi, kasi talaga yung mga trabaho.
Sabi nga nila,
action kagad.
Sabi nila, I don't fight, I just make even with them.
Gusto ko yun.
Ganti-ganti lang.
Yes.
Huwag niyo akong tatalunin. Alam ko ang philosophy niyo sa business
Mga tablaman lang.
Don't give them a chance to stand.
No, everything is for discussion, provided the last word is mine.
Yes. Ang galing Okay, so more of that. Pag-uusapan natin yung mga promotion ng Action Honda. Intro niya pa lang yun.
Intro pa lang ho yun may half an hour pa siya.
And today is winter in Canada, especially in the GTA. So ito po yung latest commercial ng Action Honda. Makinig po kayo kasi ito yung ongoing promo nila. We'll be right back.
Winter action? Here at Action Honda, we conquer winter. Meet our 2019 LX, the versatile CRV, the well-equipped Accord, the refreshed Civic. Usap tayo kabayan, dahil kay Paeng Nebres, handa kayong pakinggan. Pasyal ka lamang sa aming tanggapan, 43 Kingston Road at Lawrence Avenue East. Look for Paeng Nebres, 416-281-1234. As always, zero down payment, zero security deposit, or 90 days, no payment. Action never stops at Honda. Action Honda.
Panahon na! Level up with your iRemit Visa card, a prepaid ATM card with no maintaining balance required. It's time to get your own iRemit Visa card today. Remittance received by your beneficiary in seconds. Withdraw from more than 14,000 BankNet, Megalink, and Express ATMs in the Philippines and worldwide with iRemit Visa cards. Convenient and cashless shopping.
You can even pay your bills with iRemit Visa card.
Pin protected with EuroPay MasterCard Visa. EMV chip technology for added security. Visit an iRemit office near you. Sa iRemit, may ngiti sa bawat padala.
In 2012, it's Ambiciosa. 2014, and Kapal. 2018, and Kulit. Those cheeses, last na to. Promise. This time in Toronto. Primetime Events Group in cooperation with TFC presents Ann Curtis for another round. March 16, Saturday, 7:30 at the Meeting House, 2700 Bristol Circle, Oakville in Ontario. Get your tickets at $65, $90, $115, and $140 win a photo opportunity with Ann. You can likewise purchase your access online at ColitToronto.com and info at PrimetimeEventsGroup.com. Your official media partner of Ann Curtis and Kulit. Last na to, promise. In Toronto, PinoyRadio.com and MCBN TV.
Made in the Philippines.
Kung ikaw ay bibigyan ng kalahating oras lamang para ipalaganap o ipaalam sa publiko ang iyong negosyo, paano mo sasabihin ito? Every second counts. Kung ikaw ay mayroong pagkakataong kausapin ang iyong nasasakupan o bayang pinaglilingkuran, ano ang nais mong ipaalam sa tao? Every word matters. 30 seconds is all it takes. Business and politics in 30 minutes. Ngayong Sabado na, alas 11 ng umaga, abangan sa PinoyRadio.com.
Okay, so welcome back to the program, and this portion is brought to you by Action Honda, where car ownership is made easy. Iyan nga ang sabi, di ba? Napakaganda ng slogan. Bibili ka o hindi, you are welcome. Come to Action Honda because it's always good to talk to a kababayan.
Yeah,
Ayan,
hanapin lang si
totoo.
Mr. Nebres.
Alright.
At maraming mga kababayan talaga tayo doon na nagtatrabaho.
Aha.
Yeah, I have about 50 of them actually.
Yeah.
Pagsimula sa service, sa parts, at saka sa sales.
Sabi ko nga, baka kailangan niya ng model ng sasakyan. Ino-offer ko na yung sarili ko.
Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan mo.
Model.
Model na naman.
Ay, bigla kagad siya nagka-amnesia doon sa pangalan
Hindi,
ko.
in-exercise ko yung senior moments.
Okay. So anyway, maiba tayo ng konti. Let's talk about politics of what's happening in Ontario. Mamaya babalikan natin yung promotion ng Action Honda. But it's really important na kunin din natin yung take ni Mr. Nebres kasi mas matagal siya sa atin dito sa Canada.
That's right.
And
Huwag mo nang bilangin.
hindi ko na bibilangin, hindi na ako magdadrop ng
Yun na nga.
year or whatever at baka makompute nyo pa yung edad, mawalan kayo ng discount. Alright? So now, let's talk about the main topic that may affect us in the future. And this is the proposal of the current conservative government to overhaul our healthcare system. So, merong proposal na gusto nilang i-privatize. Meron ding dahilan na gusto nilang ma-improve yung wait times. That's why they're proposing it. Now, the question is it really good for us or is it really about time na dapat i-privatize ang ating healthcare system? Because alam natin na ang healthcare natin ay sagot ng gobyerno. Alright,
So when you say, when it comes to privatize, ibig sabihin ba nito, kagaya rin ito ng US, na yung healthcare nila is same
most
thing.
likely.
Right.
There will be a third-party provider involved. Say for example, ito, may mga karamdaman na ganito. Rather than going doon sa facility na itinayo ng gobyerno, pupunta ka ngayon sa third party. Let's review the pros and cons of this project. But, you know, before we add to this discussion, kunin muna natin ang take ni Mr. Rafael Nebres kasi alam ko magaling to sa maghimay-himay ng mga issue.
Hindi ko pa masyado, to be honest with you, hindi ko pa masyado na nahihimay yung pros and cons niyan kasi napaka-sensitive na area yan, na topic yan. Okay, kasi may actually tinatawag na favor to the users, may favor to the providers. Okay, so ang aking concern dyan actually is why is the government proposing that? Meron ba silang ginawang study na number one, will save money for the government. Number two, will save money for the consumer, for the users. Okay, we have to actually recognize those factors. Okay, why are we moving? Okay, is it because of those particular analysis that they made that is actually benefiting both parties, the government, and because the government actually is financed by our taxes too. It's also ours.
Everything.
Okay,
Yes.
so what I mean to say is that it has to be analyzed and actually considered what is the pros for that.
Yeah.
And then in the other side, is the consumers actually or the users will they be benefited out of that too? Okay, if the benefit actually is we have to determine actually there should be a debate for that.
Yeah.
A study done by people that are good that are not politicians actually.
This is a big story that happened this week. Kasi ito kasi is we all know that the conservative government has planned to overhaul. Sinabi nila na because of this wait times sa hospital, yung mga pasyente nasa hallway na instead ng mga nasa room. Tapos yung may mga special needs, mahaba ang pila. We're talking about the backlog here.
Ito yung sa emergency.
Ito yung pinopropose nila to improve the efficiency and everything. Now, here's the issue. Plano pa lang nila ito. Nag-leak. Hindi naging bill. Yung bill kasi sigurado lulusot yan because they have the majority in the House, in the Parliament. Pero nag-leak. Kaya ngayon, nasa defensive side sila, explaining to the public itong plano nila na kung hindi pa nag-leak, hindi ma-open sa discussion. Kaya ngayon, medyo nagbabacklash. So, ang tanong ngayon is, sabihin man nating ma-privatize ito based on their premise na may wait times, ganito. How can be, paano ba tayo makakasiguro na yun talaga ang dahilan? Remember, these are conservatives.
Yeah.
And when it comes to budget, they're really conservative. I believe so. But ano yung sa tingin natin? Makakaganda ba talaga to sa atin?
Ang problema ko niyan, anong malay natin kung mapalitan yung partido natin ngayon?
Yung government.
Kung yung government natin, mapalitan. What would be the and then they will have a study about what the conservatives did.
Yes.
And then it turns out to be some negatives in there. So what will we do? We will go back like nangyayari sa United States.
Yeah.
Yung Obamacare, and then gustong alisin ni Trump care. Ngayon babalik sa kasi pagpalit ng administration, palit din ang idea.
Yeah.
Because every administration, don't forget, every administration would like to present something of their own, and it will be accruing to the benefit and to the name and to the badge of the party.
But it should be aligned.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the paramount consideration should be the public.
Bilateral. Kailan bilateral yan?
Diba? Hindi dapat kasi, well, just like Republicans, they are known for being capitalist, negosyante. You know, they're always after with profit. If you privatize this, then the pharmaceutical company will come in, which is yun hindi nangyari sa Canada kasi yung mga malalaki nating pharmaceutical company is nalilimit yung drug listing nila sa atin sa formulary natin by introducing these more generic drugs coming from big pharmaceutical company like Apotex. You know, kaya tayo nakatipid. So, it's just like when you implement the program, dapat ready yung mga agency mo sa Moporta. Naka-align.
Mayroong debate niyan.
Yes.
The pros and the cons has to be really very, very carefully discussed. Because once you put it in there, it will be there.
Yes.
Okay.
O ikaw, Hector, ano ba take mo dyan?
Actually, ang nangyayari ngayon, based sa mga readings articles, they're doing actually a research. So, nag-form actually si Ford ng parang committee niya, which is headed by Dr. Devlin. So, nag-leak actually yung result nila. So, what they're trying to do is to, one, overhaul the overseeing of the services. Yung tinatawag nilang LINS. Yung tinatawag na local health integration services. Na kumbaga lahat ng gusto natin na i-avail sa services ng in terms of health, dumadaan sila ang nagpa-process noon eh. Like from our
and they're
family
proposing
doctors,
the so-called super agency.
Yeah, so right now sa Ontario meron tayong 14. Gusto nila gawin 5.
Okay. To reduce the cost.
To reduce. Para daw maging centralized na konti yung ano niya. So, but when they're asked, when you're doing that, are you saving money for the government or not? And they haven't answered that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, isa rin sa gusto nila na parang gusto natin upgrade na rin yung ano natin. Like, that you can send your blood pressure directly through the wire or the internet to our
I think yung result ng blood test mo, you can check it on your own online. I think they're doing that right now.
Well, isa lang yun sa mga available mga paraan, if you go to the US, most of their results, alam mo, in X-ray ka ngayon. So, ang magbabasa niya yung radiologist. Tama? So, one way nakakatipid yung mga third-party companies. I'm talking about a third-party provider. Pinadadala sa India. And then the Indian doctors, the radiologists, yun magbabasa ng analysis, babalik dito. So, they save the cost using the advantage of the technology, just like our call centers. Rather than hiring people from here, hire people from the Philippines or any other country. Talagang bababa yung cost.
It's true.
But look at it's all about profit. Why would you do that? If you could provide employment in the US, diba? Kaya nga nag-aral, nag-doktor kasi gustong malaking kita. But dahil negosyante ka, third party, maghahanap ka ng way.
NAFTA yan.
Okay.
In the North American Free Trade Agreement. You have to send it somewhere else para basahin yung result. Diba?
Why would they do that? Makakatipid ba sila sa ganun?
Big time.
Big time. Because the cost.
Outsourcing yan
Outsourcing yan.
Okay. So, mas nakakatipid ka when you're doing outsourcing instead of doing it in your own country.
Kaya ginawa ni Trump yung Americans first.
America first.
Bring all the manufacturing back. Okay.
And we'll give you tax breaks.
Tax breaks. Okay. So
you don't need to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Balik mo negosyo mo sa US. Okay. Bigyan mo ng employment ang tao. And then we will give you tax breaks. This is a Republican way. Tax breaks. Corporate tax breaks ang tawag dyan. Kasi Republicans are talaga mga economy driven ito. Ito lang masasabi ko dyan They're really more on building something and to grow. Whereas yung kabila naman, iba naman yung socialism, yun naman yung idea, yung what kung anong para sa tao. I'll give you an example. Management and union. Karamihan ng union Democrat. Hindi magkakasunod lagi ang management and then ang workforce.
Union
ang
is
gusto
always
nito
against.
makatipid. Whereas naman ito gusto niya mag-increase.
Yes.
Di ba? So paano mo ngayon i-reconcile? Kaya nabuo yung tinatawag na collective bargaining agreement. We have to agree on something, tama? Para patuloy mong gawin yung negosyo mo na hindi naman nadidihado yung mga workers mo. And protected sila niyan. So, ang tanong ngayon, let's go back to our healthcare. Ikaw po, tanungin kita, matagal-tagal ka na sa Canada and during that time, I believe, yung Healthcare Canada, yung Healthcare Act, nabuo na yan, do you think makakabuti ito o makakasama sa atin?
Ang nakita kong malaking effect actually is that because the population is growing bigger and bigger. Okay, so it is affected now by the availability of funds actually.
Okay,
the funds have to be able to cope up with the demands. Okay, so that's why kung maaring sigurong my opinion only, that the services are deteriorating because of the funds availability, because we are trying to bring in lots of people inside. Okay,
because we're at the same time we are on deficit.
We are on deficit, and plus the fact that we could probably curb some of the expenses rather than affect the health care.
Yes.
Yun ang aking kwento. Kasi ang healthcare to me is actually something that should be regarded as the most important thing.
Paramount yan
Kasi kung hindi ang tao healthy, hindi makakaproduce
ng
trabaho and there is no income.
Pag di ka nagtrabaho, walang tax ang gobyerno.
Walang tax ang gobyerno. So it is a very bad domino effect actually. So you have to go to the main core.
To the bottom of it.
The core is the people. If you don't make the people healthy, everything is affected.
Yung argument ba nila ngayon because of this long wait and the hospital are getting crowded, do you think this is the right time to do that?
Well, sa politics, walang right time. It's actually...
I like to hear that.
The politics,
walang right time. It's only interest?
Yeah, it's all on their individual...
interest.
In the individual agenda.
Yeah.
Okay. So, interest.
Okay. So, I call it agenda.
Mas maganda nga naman yung agenda.
Yeah, salesman kasi siya.
Kung ang election next year, the people that are... mga nakaposisyon doon, they will think of something that will gather votes for them.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter if it is due time or not due time. They will just probably
What is important to them in the party?
today.
Yes. Tama.
To sell themselves. Okay, so the long term effect is not in their agenda.
Okay. So, well, may sinasabi naman na if we try, then that's the only time we can see the changes.
Yeah.
And then if they lose the election because they fail, then the next government will resume.
But the interim will suffer first.
That's the point. But you know what? I look at it as, alam mo yung mas bigger picture. I work at the hospital. So I can see exactly kung ano nangyayari sa loob.
Yeah.
There is crowding talaga sa emergency.
Because there are plenty of people now.
There is plenty of people, that's correct, especially in Mississauga.
It's not nothing to do with anything.
People are moving.
That's right.
So it doesn't have to do with the
No, private
trabaho.
I will give you an example. Hospitals in Mississauga or even Toronto, they don't serve just people of Mississauga or Toronto. Even patients from Thunder Bay are coming here for special needs like operation,
Because of
etc.
the availability of the
services.
Alam na
and
kasi
the equipment. You know.
Totoo.
Yes.
Alam na kasi ng mga tao kung alam na nila kung saan yung busy na emergency. So kahit saan ka pa nanggaling na city, kung alam mo ito, let's say ang Bowmanville na emergency hospital
Which is
is not
Tagarumpa.
busy, which is I'm from there. Alam kasi ng mga tao na iba na hindi busy doon. It doesn't
Pupunta
matter.
doon.
Pupunta sila doon kasi pipila sila ng
Totoo
ilang
yun.
oras.
It doesn't have to be privatized.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
You have
there's
to
some
find the
argument.
problem.
Dumadami na pala ang tao. Meaning, people, pag dumami ang tao, maraming nagtatrabaho, maraming tax.
Yeah.
So the point now is, bakit di kayo magtayo ng bagong hospital?
Correct.
Diba?
And hire
Ang
more
sabi naman ng
doctors.
conservative, bakit tayo magtatayo ng hospital? Deficit nga tayo ng 15 billion. So lalo magbo-bloat.
Bakit tayo nag-deficit?
Bakit
Diba?
nga ba?
They're blaming the liberals.
No. Because, so history is history.
Okay.
But you can't prevent the escalation of the deficit.
Okay.
So what I mean is, if you are going to take care,
Yeah.
if you're going to take care of the health of the concern of the health problems, okay, then I would say that it would come back to you in terms of productivity. And good productivity means good taxes for the
Yes. It's true. Well, it's a debate na pinakikinggan namin. So, going back, itur ko kayo sa hospital. Sa emergency talaga crowded. Now, there is a proposal na narinig ako. The reason why nagiging crowded ang emergency is because ang movement dyan, kung walang pasyenteng lalabas sa room sa mga units, that's the only time na may aakyat, may admit.
Of course.
So
Tama?
that is the one problem.
That's already one problem, which is internal.
Lack of room.
Lack
Yes.
of room.
So, one of the
Solve
proposals na sinabi nila is, meron kasi tayong mga patients sa hospital ng mga long term. Ang sinasabi nila, tanggalin yung mga long term,
Yung mga
ilagay sa
chronic
mga
na
separate
tinatawag na.
long term facility.
Build a building in there for those things.
That's
Right.
right.
Iyon ang pinopropose. And the answer
I
is
agree with
not
that.
privatization.
No,
Right? So, kasi when you privatize things,
it becomes business.
profit is number one.
Yeah.
Parang ano yan kung hindi kaya ng public government na pondohan yan, then give it to the third party, which is ang daming mga big investors na pwede
Yes.
maglagay niyan.
Correct.
Remember when the conservative government announced na yung mga university na naka-schedule sa Brampton na itayo, binitawan nila, di ba? Immediately, may pumasok to the rescue mga third-party
Yeah,
investor.
that's actually the easiest way.
Easiest way.
Kasi kung sinasabi na deficit ang budget natin, and they want to do it, like we need to build really new hospitals.
Yes.
And hire doctors and other employees.
That's right.
Pero
So-
ang deficit tayo, the easiest way is
Ibigay sa ibang
nga.
investors.
Privatize. Shortcut nga hinahanap talaga
Yeah, short term because the term of the party may only be good for 2 more years. So they have to get that
To do something,
so that
to
they
make a
can
turnaround,
and win again.
and re-elected. Totoo yun. Kasi pag nakita yung changes na effective, then they can get re-elected easily. Otherwise,
they can campaign now for that.
liberals can come back at any time. Right, which is yung sinasabi nila, 15 years. 15 years kayo sa service, 15 billion din yung deficit na iniwan nyo. Iyon ang sabi nila.
But, yeah, the deficit actually the only way that you can help the deficit is to reduce it, but not avoid it. You can never avoid. There's no country without any deposit.
Of course.
The deficit. Okay, so each country have the deficit because the budget is never a budget. Okay, always the left is always higher, bigger. The expenses is always heavier than the income.
Yes,
because that's what they do. They spend before they earn.
Yeah. So the government has a burden right now whether they have to build a new hospital or whatever. Pero, you know what? May tinatawag naman na semi, di ba? Semi-government and
Partly. Partial.
Oh, ginawa na yun. Even yung Brampton Civic Hospital, that's semi-private and semi-public. So, ang advantage naman nito is may, alam mo yung may overshadow. Ang tawag dyan, may shadow. Nakikita yung activity ng private entity kasi may involvement or may sabihin na nating ownership yung government. So subject for audit ka. 'Di ba? So yung compliance andun pa rin. May parang may debate sa loob, may fiscalizer.
Basta walang corruption, it's okay.
Oo, 'di ba? So I think this is one thing that they can try. It's ongoing na eh. It's ongoing na. Sinubukan nila sa Brampton Civic yan. So, probably they can do it and decentralize all this thing rather than nag-iipon-ipon sa Toronto na ang mahal-mahal ng parking. Why didn't...
Isa pa yun na problema
ilagay nila sa Bowman Beach, sa Ocean.
Because everybody would like to avail with the tinatawag nilang convenience. Okay.
Yeah.
So, people that would like convenience must pay.
Okay.
People must pay. Okay, so they have to pay. I want convenience to be in Centenary Hospital, so I pay $16 for my parking.
Hindi, tsaka isa pa kasi merong mga hospital na nag-specialize sa specific case. Like Sunnybrook. So, may mga cases na immediately pag trauma case yan, itakbo nyo na sa Sunnybrook.
Yeah.
Kasi, yun yung specialization nila.
That's right.
Diba? So, kung gusto mo mabuhay, ikaw mag-second thought ka pa ba na dali mo na natin dito sa hospital nito. Kung hindi kaya, dali natin sa Sunnybrook. Why don't you just go straight to Sunnybrook?
Ang kagandaan dito, pwede kang accepted maski wala kang down payment.
Yes. Totoo yun.
Sa maganda.
Yeah.
And yun nakakatakot sa privatization.
Actually, yun ang magiging isang nakakatakot din.
Pag ang privatization,
pwede may bayad na.
Pag ang privatization magkaroon ng deficit, wala na mautangan yan.
Yes.
Ang government, maski magka-deficit ng trillions, nakakautang pa.
Yeah. Kayang-kaya.
Kayang-kaya because
gobyerno yan
Yeah.
So, this is the advantage of a government thing. Kasi nakaka-create siya ng deficit na mas napakalaki na trillion na papautangin pa rin sila.
Papautangin pa rin.
Basta okay pa yung record ng pagbayad.
Hindi naman kasi mawawala ng gobyerno hanggat may mga establishment yan eh. Talaga may negosyo. Look at the city of Detroit in Michigan. They filed for bankruptcy.
That's right.
Look at that. Ipabatas mo yan. Pag nawala ng pondo yung mga financial yan, ano gawin mo?
Yeah.
Hindi makakautang yan kasi bankrupt na eh.
Yeah.
And then they will apply for bankruptcy protection.
And then what happened to your
yung
thing?
pasyente na naman na magsasuffer.
Of course, you go back to the government.
You go back to the government kasi may mga madi-displace na mga unemployed.
At saka the government will actually bail you out because the government is the people.
Yeah, that's the term, bail out.
I-bail out siya palagi.
Yan ang role ng government pero kailangan din ng reform.
The reform is okay. But reform is there, but the thing is privatization is not the answer.
Okay,
especially for this
in
bill.
short, no ka.
No ako.
Buti na lang nag-leak ha. Hindi na i-file as bill. Kasi kung naging bill ito, lusot to.
Kasi
they have the majority. Yeah. Nag-leak ngayon kaya nagbakla sa kanila.
Ang kuhandan is that's what I was scared of. Kung may mangyari doon sa nakabili, sa na-awardan na private company, what will you do?
Yan. Alright.
Even the doctors that were involved with them, what will they do?
Yeah.
Okay, limited ang funds nila eh.
Tsaka isa pa ito yung mga doctors. 'Di ba ginawa nila gumawa sila ng ceiling. May experiment ceiling sila eh, 500,000. Pag medyo malapit ka na sa ceiling, maglaylo ka na. May mga ibang may mga ibang areas like yung neurology and cardiology, walang ceiling kasi life threatening, 'di ba? Pero yung mga problema sa tuhod, mga ganyan, pwede pang ma-delay 'yon. So isa pa to sa siguro nakakabangkarote sa healthcare system natin. Because ito kasi ang analogy ko in private setting, kung ako yung pasyente at wala akong pambayad pampaopera, yung doktor walang magagawa. Mag-ipon muna ako, maghanap muna ako ng pambayad unless we come up with an arrangement.
Yeah.
Sa privatization yan.
Privatization yan. Sa public kasi iba. Masyadong, dahil gobyerno nagbabayad, sige na, pwede pa yan, biyakin na yan, or opera mo na yan. Ito lang ang observation ko, honestly. So I think, doon ang area na dapat improvein.
Yeah.
May mga pasyente na dapat, sa tingin ko, bakit mo pa kailangan operahan ng isang 98 years old?
Yeah.
Na alam mo naman na, you know,
Yeah.
But because that is what you call actually the mga
sa
emotion.
Healthcare Act.
Mga saka emotion yan eh. Nobody has the right to deny the cure of anybody regardless of age. Actually. Kung siya pwede mong gamutin mo siya. Hindi because matanda na siya.
because we should be under the equal protection of the law.
Correct. Who are we to say that 98 years old will outlive
it's
the
true.
person that is 50 years old?
Right. And they use the word comfort. Kasi may discomfort. That's why we have to do it.
May mga taong namamatay 50 years old lang, may buhay pa ngayon 95. So, bakit mo sasabihin, wag natin gamutin ito kasi 95.
Buti na lang, 49 ka lang.
Tsaka
Ano?
nasa regulation yan ng ano.
Pero kung dumating pala ako ng 50, may problema na ako.
Ay!
Yan ang gusto ko sa iyo eh.
Kaya,
so anyway, the discussion was very healthy and
and it's very
I hope we have a longer time for that. But we're gonna go back to the promotion.
That's right.
But of course, again, thank you very much, sir. Action Honda is celebrating 30 years. Babalik kami sa promo mo after this break. We'll be right
Winter
back.
action? Here at Action Honda, we conquer winter. Meet our 2019 LX, the versatile CRV, the well-equipped Accord, the refreshed Civic. Usap tayo kabayan, dahil kay Paeng Nebres, handa kayong pakinggan. Pasyal ka lamang sa aming tanggapan, 43 Kingston Road at Lawrence Avenue East. Look for Paeng Nebres, 416-281-1234. As always, zero down payment, zero security deposit, or 90 days, no payment. Action never stops at Honda. Action Honda.
That's right. Action never stops at Action Honda, mga kaibigan. All right. So, our special guest for today is the General Manager of Action Honda. And kami po ay nagpapasalamat at kami ay naging part ng sabihin na nating success, serbisyo ng Action Honda sa not only sa Filipino community but the whole GTA, especially the east side. So now, bigyan nyo na kami ng special announcement nyo kung meron.
Yan, yung mga promo.
Yung promo namin na ina-announce lang ngayon, that was just aired, is actually the best promo that you can avail because the 90-day no payment is actually available actually for financing.
Okay.
For financing. And then it's all available for all cars, all models actually. Make the best deal you can make because and we have lots of deals anyway.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is you can get the car that you want kasi wala ka pang pera.
Yun.
Because the first payment is after
Wait.
After 90 days.
After 90
So
days.
ito yung ongoing nyo ngayon.
Yeah, because we are trying to make it actually possible for those waiting for the income tax rebate.
Naman pala.
Pero ito,
Tama.
At saka yung mga tao, we give them the opportunity to pay for their Christmas expenses.
So plano mong higupin or hagupin yung refund namin. Magaling ka talaga.
Sinasabi ko lang ang availability.
Makes sense.
Pinapatunayan na yung easy.
Okay.
yeah.
Made it easy. Yun lang yun eh.
I will make your car ownership
Easy.
The last word is always.
Oo. Ito kuya pa may question lang.
Yeah.
Sabi mo nga na they have time 90 days na bago sila mag-start ng kanilang first payment doon sa car nila. So, kung pwede nilang ma-avail ito na wala silang ito ba i-ma-avail pala nang walang down payment?
Yun na nga.
Yes. No down payment na rin.
Ay, yan, narinig nyo na.
No down payment, 90 days pa?
90
Tapos
days
plus
pa?
90 days pa.
Saan ka pa?
Saan ka pa?
Na hindi ka pa magsisimula sa
Yeah,
monthly
90 days
mo.
ano ba yun? 3 months din yun ha?
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
No, actually, a breather yun eh.
Okay.
Malaking bagay. di ba?
Yes.
You say you make your deal now, you get your car delivery on Sunday, or like 2015.
Yeah.
First payment mo, 3 months after the 15th.
Kita mo,
ano ba to? National promo ba to o sa action lang?
Sa Kingston lang ba to?
Hindi.
National.
Okay, national.
National, but we have to help the customer understand it.
Oh.
Yes.
All the
Importante
dealers,
yun.
The dealers are actually, encouraged to like this, bring it to the public.
That's right.
Because that is a very good opportunity for them to get the car that they want na wala pa silang pera. Okay?
Ayan,
After all, you were going to get it. Sabi nila, di ba na, maghintay muna ako sa March na ako bibili. Bakit? Kasi wala akong maghintay pa ako.
Pera.
Wala pa
Huwag
akong down.
problema. Look for paeng and then...
Sabi ko agad, wala down payment? Check. Okay? Wala akong pera ngayon? Check.
May pakapi pa. Check.
Wala kang pagkape? Check. Kasi libre ang kape ko eh. Dala ka lang doon.
Sa dulo sasabihin sa inyo, Mr. Paeng, where's my check?
Check!
Walang refund pala.
Walang refund. Kasi ikaw ang magbabayad eh. Hindi ka lang magbabayad.
That's good. Okay, well, that's good to know.
You can get the car that you want now. Kasi ang buying is emotion.
Yes.
Tama.
Pag nawala ang emotion mo, wala na eh. Yung lalaki, gustong bumili ng sasakyan. Sabi ng babae, wala pa tayong pera ngayon. Tapos, talagang sa nawala na gana yung lalaki, hindi na bumili ng sasakyan.
Tapos ang nag-iwalay na. Wala na nabili.
Yun na yun.
Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much mga kaibigan. Dito po nagtatapos ang ating programa, Business and Politics, and next week, same time. So we're gonna bring in another guest. Hindi pa namin i-announce, but we'll announce it on our Facebook page.
That's right.
So, but for now, again, nagpapasalamat tayo sa Action Honda on their patuloy na pagsuporta sa atin.
Yes,
and
maraming
congratulations
salamat.
to your 30 years milestone na sinasabi. And sige, paalam na tayo.
Yes, maraming salamat pong muli sa inyong pag-tune in sa amin dito sa Business and Politics. And can I just say something? Meron lang akong announcement konti. Coming soon on May 3, 2019. Of course, Jericho Rosales, Ian Santos, Sam Milby, plus Negi, the comedian dito sa Toronto.
Iba yung sinasabing halik?
Yes, this is the halik. So, antabayanan niyo
halik
po yan.
teleserye.
Oo. And then, ang VIP tickets ho natin is available na po. So, reserve your tickets and...
Pag-usapan natin yan. And you can buy your tickets here at the station. You can always call and, you might have discount. So, tawag lang po kayo sa aming telephone number 905-597-7044 or 647-955-8820, or you can email us.
Yes.
All right. So, email us at mcbngroup@gmail.com. Alrighty.
Correct.
Sige.
Ako naman ho, si Hector Herman. Maraming salamat ho sa pagkikinig. At kung kayo ho ay naghahanap ng sasakyan, pumunta lang kay Mr. Paeng Niebres.
May libre ka na
Amen.
Ayan, sige, ikaw na. Ano mo na?
Okay.
Turn mo na.
Salamat. I just would like to express my gratitude for the Pinoy Radio for giving us the opportunity to giving me the opportunity to be a part of them today. It was very important for us.
Our pleasure.
It was very important for us because actually when they recognized that we were 30 years in the service, and they were
nakalimutan mo na rin na 30 years na pala.
Nakalimutan ko na rin. I was just busy serving
the Filipino.
I was just busy serving the community.
Ayan, may rason naman pala siya.
Salamat for the 6 years that Pinoy Radio have contributed to the success actually because I was a part of.
Sana nakapag-contribute tayo.
Oo naman. Mas ikaunti, no? Okay. Ang tawag ko dyan, contribution is contribution.
Yes.
$1 is better than $2.
Regardless of the figure, whatever.
That's right.
Alright, so ito naman po ang inyong lingkod, si Von Canto. We're gonna see you next week for another episode of Business and Politics. See you and maraming salamat. Bye!
Alos!
Inyong natunghayan ang isa na namang kabanata ng Business and Politics in 30 Minutes. BP in 30. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, ganap na alas 11 hanggang alas 11:30 ng umaga, Eastern Standard Time. Dito lamang sa PinoyRadio.com, a division of MCBNI, Media Concept Broadcasting Network Incorporated. Business and Politics in 30 Minutes.